Okay, hey guys. I'm gonna. This is about St. Lucian since I live there now. 1 week out of the month, or 2 weeks out of the month. Okay, so this morning I woke up. I fell asleep for a little bit, and I heard Christ's wife say, "Do you want a coffee?" He said, "Yeah, make me something espresso machine." I go, "What kind of espresso?" I go to Christ. I go, "What kind of espresso machine you got?" He goes, "Oh, just a little one. Makes little espressos." I go, "You want a big one? You want a real big one?" And he goes, "Yeah, sure." I go, "Hold on." So I was already sleeping, so I just imagined myself working at the coffee shop. And we had this big, giant, huge espresso machine, right? Espresso machine. And so I started making espresso. And he goes, I go, "I'll make you espresso first and let me know if you like it." And so I made him espresso and I gave it to him. And he's like, "Jesus Christ, that's good stuff, man." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." And I'm at this espresso machine in Dream Space in the Illusion, but I'm awake and I'm making it awake, and it's exactly when I worked there. Exactly, everything works. Steam, espresso's coming out. I'm making it. The machine's right here, solid. I see it, feel it. I go, "Do you want the shit? Do you want the machine?" He goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right." So I went in the back, and I went underneath the cupboard, and I unplugged it, and then I cut the tubes where the water intake comes in. I cut those off, and I go, "Well, I had to cut the line of the water." He goes, "Don't worry about it, I'll fix that." And I go, "Okay, get ready." And I grabbed it, and I went, and I couldn't move it. I couldn't move it. I finally got it up, and this thing is huge, man. It's like huge, and so I finally get it up. I push it up as high as I can over my head, and he grabbed it and right away. I'm like, "Well, how do you do that?" He goes, "Oh Christ!" I'm like. So he got this huge espresso machine. It's huge. I mean, coffee shop industrial thing. Well, it's a Giovanni or something like that from Italy. So it was a real one. It's not an old fake one. And his wife, I could hear his wife. She said, "Oh my God, that's beautiful. That's beautiful." And everything like that. I go, "Do you want a grinder? Coffee grinder?" She goes, "I need coffee beans." She goes, "Different kinds of coffee beans. All we got is one kind of coffee bean." I'm like, "What kind do you like? Sumatra?" "Continental dark, Sumatra dark. Do you like espresso beans?" All this stuff. I gave her French vanilla, hazelnut, Irish cream. And what I did was, I walked into the back room where we kept all the coffee in big giant boxes. There's an Irish cream. There's like 40 big giant bags of coffee in each one that's sucked dry sealed, right? And they're all put in a big box. So I pulled it out. I'm shipping boxes. I gave her a Continental Dark, Sumatra, all these other ones. Just a lot. Come. And I wrote them down. I gave her, this is the coffee I gave her. I gave her normal Colombian. I gave her Colombian San Agustin, Sumatra Manheling, Brazil, Fazenda Formosa, Ethiopian Aromia Organic, Kenya, Abonia Estate, Costa Rica, Terrazoo. I gave her boxes of them, and each box had like 20 huge big bags of beans in it. She was crying. I go, "You need cups." So I made them cups. And then I go, "Do you want to?" I go, I gave her the grinder for the beans. I got the grinder, gave her the grinder, and then I gave her the slushy machine so you can make an iced mochaccino, right, or an iced latte. And it's like a slushy. And I gave him that. And actually, every time I gave him, I made 4 mochachinos and a cappuccino machine. I gave him a slushie for the kids to try, and I didn't make him a coffee. But I wanted to give her the, we had double coffee machines with all the buttons, and I wanted to give her that. She didn't want that, but she wanted the burners. There was burners that kept the coffee hot, and I gave her one of those. I gave her the espresso machine. I gave her cups for the plastic cups for the slushy machine, and the iced mochas and iced lattes and iced cappuccinos, stuff like that. I gave her all this stuff. So she's got a coffee shop in her house. She goes, got no more room in the house. I got no more room in the kitchen. I gotta move some stuff. It was beautiful. Anyway, kids loved it. Kids loved everything. Christ loved it. He was floored. I gave her all these coffees they don't even have in St. Lucian at the coffee shop, which is Retro Cafe, the big one. Well, at the ocean front, right there on the beach, there's a wagon type bus thing. It's a coffee shop, and the front of it has wheels. It's called Retro Cafe, and people are lining up going there to get coffee. Anyway, I've been there, and then they started talking. We're gonna get you a job at Retro. I go, you just open your own coffee shop, and hire me when I'm dead. He's like, you got it. I go, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be doing the trains in the hobby shop. I get a hobby shop, a restaurant, like a little restaurant, big hobby shop, and a train layout, HO scale train layout the size of a hockey arena. That's what I want, right? That's what I want to do when I get there. That's my dream. And I'm working towards it. So I gotta steal all this stuff from me. And I go, do I gotta pay taxes on all this? He goes, oh, well, they don't know. What they don't know won't hurt them. I'm like, you're Jesus Christ. He goes, oh, what they don't know won't hurt them. We'll figure it out. And I'm like, good. I ain't paying no taxes on this. And I go, well, I can come back and get stuff if you need it. I can get you more coffee when you run out, whatever. And I'm like, they can't be just drinking this in their house. I mean, they gotta be. Anyway, whatever, I don't even care. But so I started asking about questions about St. Lucian, right? And I know him from dreams. I get lost in St. Lucian. And I know in dreams, I know I get lost, and I know it's huge. But I go, it's like LA to me, like it's endless. And I go, well, how big, how many people live in St. Lucian, like in the city? And he goes, well, you gotta understand, there's St. Lucian. The whole thing is called St. Lucian, but they got like towns around. And it's like St. Lucian, North Bay, St. Lucian, Oceanside, St. Lucian, this St. Lucian, that St. Lucian. So it's like all these little towns making up St. Lucian. I go, how many people live there, like estimated, And he goes, give and take on any given day, about 17 million. 17 fucking million people. And he goes, yep. He goes, it's huge. It's a huge place. You'll never see it all. He goes, well, you may see it all, but he goes, it's huge. And I'm like, oh man, I hate the heat, right? Like hot, and it seems like it's really hot. It's always a clear sky. It's always sunny and hot, like LA. And I'm like, okay. And I like, I like snow, fall, spring, summer. I like the seasons, right? And he goes, I'm up north, right? And so I asked him, I go, and I never seen snow in St. Lucian. For 7 years I've been going there, and I ain't never seen one piece of snow. I go, okay, 17 million people. I go, it's always sunny. I go, what not latitude, but what would you compare it to? What country would you compare the weather like in St. Lucian to what country on earth? He goes, Spain. He goes, just like Spain. Well, I've never been to Spain, but I know it's fucking hot. And nice all the time. Clear skies all the time. I go, Spain? He goes, yeah, around that area. Spain, Greece. I'm like, oh, fuck. What's the matter? I'm going, there's no snow? He goes, no. And he goes, I'm moving a white horse. That's what I told him, I'm moving a white horse. Fuck St. Lucian. That pissed him off. He goes, you're crazy. He goes, and my wife's going, she's going, oh, you're going to like it, don't worry, you're going to like it. And I go, is it hot there? He goes, only if you want it to be. Like, I guess you can have cool air, whatever you think. I go, you ain't sweating? He goes, I never sweat. I never get hot. I never sweat. It's always a nice day, cool breeze, whatever I like. I'm like, holy shit. So there you go, guys. 17 million people, and the climate is like Spain in St. Lucian. And I stole a bunch of crap down here in New Lucian for Christ's wife, who likes coffee. I guess they all like coffee. And I stole a whole bunch of coffee shop stuff. And by the time I got done loading the coffee up to them, Christ already had this. I go, plug this sucker in, like the slushing machine. I go, plug it in as soon as you get it. And I go, it'll keep, I go, it's still full of slush, so plug it in. It won't melt. So he did, and he started pumping up the slushies, the cappuccino, iced cappuccino. So he was, all the kids were freaking out, going nuts. Getting free cappuccinos. Now, Christ and his wife, they gotta go out and buy coffee beans, right? They gotta buy them. She said there's only a few kinds, and the cheapest kind is like Maxwell House or something, and that's all they get. When I started pumping up all this stuff from where I worked at a coffee shop in Windsor, I got her all kinds. I even got her more than this. Like, these are the different kinds of coffee I got her. Because I looked them up. I know them by heart. So I spent 9 years pouring coffee. So I know it, right? I know everything about it. And I got her all these beans. She was crying. She was crying, man. It was awesome. Anyway, and I told them how to make mochachinos. And I go, well, there's other kinds too I can teach you how to make. And I think they already know. They can research it, whatever. But I got her these coffees. And I go, when you run out, I'll go back to the shop. I go, machine, you want another coffee machine? I'll go back to the shop. There should be a new one there. So every time I go down to the coffee shop in the illusion, in my dream, or when I'm dreaming and I'm making a coffee, I'm not actually dreaming, I'm awake. I'm just laying there making a coffee. Well, you can just grab the machine and give it to Christ again. So I can get my own stuff. And I go, can I do this when I'm dead? And he goes, yep. And he goes, you go to sleep when you're dead. Say you're here. You don't live on the earth anymore. You're here. Well, you lay down and go to sleep, and you go into a dream. You're dreaming about pouring coffee at the coffee shop like you did on Earth, right? I'm like, yeah, I guess. And he goes, grab the machine and bring it up. Now you own it. It's St. Lucian. You can do it with everything. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I didn't know you could do it when you were dead. And he goes, yep. I go, why don't you do it? And he goes, because I don't know anything about no damn coffee machine. I never worked on one. But you have for 9 years. So you know the insides and out. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay. So, this is it, right? Pretty cool stuff. Alright guys, decided to make this other one.